And moving on to the feature prelims, the first fight we got kicking them off is Niko Price and Alex Morono. A rematch of a fight Niko Price won via knockout in 2017. The fight is a no contest because Niko Price tested positive for weed, but in reality, Price won. Morono was dominating up until the point he got caught. He got a couple of knockdowns. He was piecing Price up. So I'm sure Morono's chomping at the bit to atone for that mistake. And Niko Price is going to have a little bit more confidence, even though he's on a losing streak, knowing that he has beaten Morono and knocked him out before. Niko obviously isn't in the best form right now. He's lost 3 out of 4. He's coming in here off of a layoff after a quick knockout loss to Robbie Lawler. And he hasn't won a fight since October of 2021. So Niko definitely has fallen on hard times a bit, whereas Alex Morono, since their loss, has done really well. He's been able to pick up quite a few wins in the UFC, get some of the highest level wins that he's had. He's been 11-6 since that fight with Niko Price, whereas Niko Price has been 6-7-1. So big difference in their careers since then. And we'll see if Morono can get that win back as well. But if you watch that first fight, the first round of the first fight was a 10-8 for Morono. He barely even got touched. He knocked down Price in the middle of the round, then again at the very end of the round. Price did come back in round 2, and I thought he was still losing, but he was landing the right hand more, and he eventually got Morono to start exchanging with him. You could tell Morono was getting tired, and Morono got backed up and knocked out while he was up against the cage, and Morono has had to have learned from that loss, because if he didn't brawl and he kept his movement and composure, he would have easily won that. I think if he comes in here with a little bit more cardio and a little bit more sharpness, it's his fight to lose. And he's the much cleaner striker. He's gotten better at not brawling, maintaining his cardio over 3 rounds. And Niko Price, it's fair to say, he's regressed since that fight. His durability isn't at the same level as it was back then. You look at Morono, and he's teamed up with Fortis MMA. He's engulfed himself in the sport. He's a commentator for Fury FC. And Niko Price, he's gone from training at more high-level gyms with higher-level training partners to training with lower-level fighters. And I feel his preparation is probably lacking. Price is the fighter who's had a full camp for this fight, whereas Morono's coming in on relatively short notice, so that does give Price a slight advantage. But either way, I don't think Niko Price is going to win minutes in this fight. And if Morono can maintain his cardio, keep the distance, he should dominate, if not knock Price out. Niko is more athletic, explosive. He's the longer, bigger guy. He has that one-shot ability to change a fight, which we saw him use to win the first time against Morono. But I don't see either fighter looking to wrestle here. If Price does wrestle, I think there's a good chance he gets submitted. Morono's grappling has been looking really slick recently. Even though Morono can get taken down and held down, I don't think Niko Price is going to be the guy to do that. The prediction has to be Morono here for me. He's been more active. He's been more successful. Price may have lost a big piece of what made him special as a fighter, and that's his chin. Got KO'd in 36 seconds his last fight. He's absorbed a ton of damage throughout his career. And the line is not good for Morono, though. Morono's a fighter you usually would want to back when he's the underdog, not the favorite. And in this case, he's an over 2-1 favorite. I'm not saying the line isn't somewhat warranted, but I think with Morono's history versus punchers of getting knocked out, coming in on short notice for Morono as well, the line should be a little bit tighter. But Morono's going to win this is my prediction. And I'll say he wins via second round KO TKO. Until Niko can prove to me his chin is there, he has to absorb damage to win fights with his style, and I just don't think he's going to be able to take the shots anymore. So give me Morono to win this one inside the distance.